Good afternoon, and welcome to a little melon update from Crop or Flop in South Dakota. We are getting within a couple of weeks of our frost date. We've been harvesting melons now, and we still have quite a few left. So far we've had just a little over 48 pounds of watermelon and about 21 and a half pounds of cantaloupe. I have pulled a couple of plants because the fruit on them were all harvested, and the plants are looking like it is the end of the season. We'll start with the squash plant here. We're still getting some really nice patty pans here. Take that flower off. They're such cute, nice little squash, and they taste really, really good. This plant has some major powdery mildew on it. I'm not going to spray it with anything just because it's almost the end of the season, and the new leaves are good enough that it's still producing. So that has been a really good plant for me this year, and I'm enjoying it. This one hasn't done as well. I've gotten a couple off of it, but I think that soil was not amended in that area enough for it to produce very much. The grapevines are to the top of the trellis now, and I'm just hoping for them to make it through the winter and see what is to come next year with those. This is the Crimson Sweet. I did harvest the larger one of those. We're in the process of eating that one right now. I could have maybe left it on the vine just a little bit longer. However, it is super juicy, and the middle of it especially is very, very sweet. Like I said, a couple of extra days probably would have given it a little more, it would have given it less rind around the outside and more melon. But it definitely was very good. This is the Planters Jumbo. We've had a couple of those. I did take off a little bit of that plant because it was done on that side. We had harvested, I think, 4. We just have this one left, and it is getting kind of close. We've not harvested any of the moon and stars yet. Look at this big sunflower hanging here. I'm hoping that my birds are gonna like this winter to eat. Anyway, the moon and stars are getting very close. They're getting some webbing on them for sweetness, and getting a little bit of yellow on the bottom. I'm going to give them a little bit more time, and I'm still keeping track of them. This is my other orange glow. We really did like that one a lot. So I'm giving this one as much time as I can. But as you can see by the vines here, other than my thistles, it is also getting very close. I just want it to be a little more yellow on the bottom there. This is the Heart of Gold. These are very close. Some bugs got this one. You can tell. That's all icky, unfortunately. But I've got one here, and I've got one here, and we will get to taste those at least. These three are the sweetie pies. Again, they're super close. We're getting yellow. This one is probably gonna be one of the next ones that I pick when we've eaten what's inside. So these oh, these cucumbers, I have no idea how many pounds or how many of these I have picked, given away, pickled, eaten, but I have a path in here where I've stepped on these vines and they don't care. They really just don't care. They just keep producing. So they are the lemon drop cucumbers, and yeah, I will only need one plant of those. This is three seeds here, people. 3 seeds, all this. My husband has taken them to work multiple times. I've given to the foster family. My daughter has taken quite a few. I've made refrigerator pickles out of a bunch. I've eaten a bunch. Gave some to my daughter's boyfriend. So yeah, they have just mass produced. So this is the I can't remember what it is, but I did harvest one the other day, and I will insert a clip here about cutting that open and how that all went. So I'm still not quite sure how to say this. Piel de sapa, something like that. Give it a try. Tastes a lot like honeydew. It's very sweet and juicy. Well, that one's a keeper too. So this was that silver Yamato. I did harvest all of those now, and I haven't pulled that out yet, but it needs to come out. This one was the sugar baby bush. I still have not, I don't know, this plant hasn't done well. It didn't produce any more. This melon hasn't changed in a long time. I'm probably gonna pick that one here yet tonight on there. So, and then there's the pumpkins and gourds, and some of them have definitely succumbed to bugs. And some have not. I've got some actually very cute little warty things and white. There's a lot of powdery mildew here. Again, we're close to freezing, so I'm not going to be doing anything with those because that one's probably not going to make it, but these 2 white ones will. And then here, these are the daisy gourds, and I really do have quite a few of those, as you can see. They are just a really pretty, look like a flower on top of them, and I do like those quite a bit. So I'm glad I have a few of those. Here are the green warty pumpkins, a couple of them, another gourd here, and the black cat pumpkins here. I have 3 of those that I'll be harvesting soon. Just giving them a tiny bit more time. I think this is the Cinderella. Not even sure. Only one made it on there, so it may be the Cinderella. I'm gonna have to trace that back, but I think that's what it is the flat one. So, like I said, these plants are on their last leg, but they're gonna be froze in a couple weeks here anyway, so there's no sense spending money on trying to get rid of any powdery mildew at this point, and we will go from there. So that's where we're at, and I will close this out. Let me know if you're having a crop or a flop. And I hope you're getting some melons.